Hi, I'm Dr. K.P. McKee, founder and executive director of A Spacious Place, Creativity and Spirituality Center. Today is Maundy Thursday, and it commemorates the day centuries ago when Jesus celebrated the Passover meal with his disciples. And this year, Passover began at sundown last night. The Passover meal, at Jesus' Passover meal, he entreated his followers to remember his sacrifice in the act of eating and of drinking. Jesus also washed the disciples' feet that were grimy with the journey of their day. This Maundy Thursday, we're keenly aware of our bodies, of our need for nourishment, and of the importance of hygiene. So, on this Maundy Thursday, we offer prayers of gratitude for our food providers, our farmers, truckers, grocers, restaurant staff, and for our caregivers, our medical professionals, parents, and those who work with persons in assisted living of different kinds. As I read these selections from When God Walks Away today, we do that in keen awareness of our own bodies, of both their resilience and their vulnerabilities. And today's readings take us through Maundy Thursday and into the events of Good Friday. I have eagerly desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. Luke 22:15. The night of Christ's betrayal begins with an upper room feast. Accompanied by the hollow clunk of pottery dishes stacked hurriedly for washing, and surrounded by the pungent odors of roasting lamb, bitter herbs, and baking bread, a covey of men look to their leader. One follower wonders when Jesus will make his move. Passover is a perfect occasion for rallying the crowds against Rome. Another one fantasizes about his position in the new regime. A third congratulates himself for being the first to recognize their rabbi as the Messiah. One man fingers the silver coins in his hip purse. Jesus motions them to silence, then looks each one dead in the eye and says, I have eagerly desired to eat this Passover meal with you before I suffer. Sitting at the table with the 12, serving them his body and blood, Jesus knew their hearts. He knew Peter, all bluster and bragging, would deny him before Friday's dawn. He knew Judas had already spun a web of intrigue that would trap and kill them both. Yet he said, I have eagerly desired to celebrate this meal with you. Jesus wanted these men with him. Did they understand what was in his mind? No, but they could, even with their limitations, accompany him. As a human, Jesus needed human touch. He asked them to wait in the garden, to keep vigil through the night, not to leave him alone. I too knew the desolation of loneliness. While the night's agonies were upon me, I spoke to few people. Its intimacy and mystery drove me to silence. But in addition to David, I did share with two women, both skilled in spiritual direction. Responding to my expressions of loneliness and confusion, one of them said simply, I'd say I was sorry if I didn't know the result. Her discerning response fortified my part soul with a taste of hope. Surely he has borne our infirmities and carried our diseases. Isaiah 53:4. Amid the dead, dry jeers of the crowd and the hollow clank of Roman armor, we arrive. Not this hill, Lord, not this scene. If I must look, I want to gaze up at him from below as one of the crowd. Given the choice, I will join those who shout, crucify him. Only let me distance myself from his suffering. But God lifts me up until I hang eye to eye with him, myself a thief suspended on a neighboring cross. My Lord's chest shudders with the agony of breath. A sluggish breeze stirs a tangle of hair not yet matted to his brow. Fresh rivulets of red pour from new wounds in his wrists. I smell the stench of cheap wine and the salt odor of dying sweat. Oh God, I cannot bear it. How can I endure the sight of your suffering? Do you love me? Jesus' eyes implore. Jesus, you know I love you. Then stay. Is this then the price of love? I know instantly that it is. These are our resources for today. They will also be in a PDF that we will post on our Facebook page, correct? In addition, we invite you all to join us in prayer on our prayer wall, and you can visit as often as you want. Add your prayer to the prayer of others and be supported in their prayers. This is an underscore, just so you know. And you can see our offerings for this time of unsettlement and uncertainty on our Facebook page as well as our website, www.aspaciousplace.com. And we will be here tomorrow on Good Friday, and then we will have a virtual silent prayer center on Holy Saturday, and we'll be here again on Sunday morning. Let's close in prayer. I'm lost, Jesus. I'll stand still and wait for you to find me. Give me courage, Lord, to look beyond the comforts of my past beliefs to your next great adventure. Amen.